Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
One. Boom. Thank you, Dr. Strange. Hello, Steamboats. Me, TC. Welcome to the 101st episode.
What?
We've made it because the chief of the chief.
So I was here for 1 and 101. What? What are the odds?
It's strange, and I want to say thank you for allowing us to be on for 101 episodes.
My pleasure. I love it. I love coming on here
So
when I get the chance.
Where have you been? Because I feel like I haven't seen you for a month. I saw a lot of Facebook posts and
Yeah,
emails
you know,
and
I
travel.
rarely go away.
Yeah.
I rarely go away. I mean,
Rare.
I'm in my 6th year of the Chief, and I just went to my first conference on behalf of the Chief.
What conference was it?
It was the Western Arts Alliance.
Tell people what that is.
It's basically it's a group of presenters, artists, managers. Basically, it's a
Anyone in theater?
No
Actors though.
Well, I mean, it's agents that represent actors.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So it rotates between Seattle, L.A., and then a random third city. And this year it was Vegas. In past years, it's been Denver. It's been Vancouver.
Steamboat got a chance now?
No, this is huge.
Too big?
It's way too big. Yep. Steamboat couldn't
pull it off.
Yeah. So Katie Carroll from Strings went, and it is basically a lot of workshops, a lot of roundtables.
Did you get to party with Katie Carroll in Vegas?
A little bit. Yep. I am honored that she had her first In-N-Out burger with me. Katie Carroll.
Her first one?
Yeah, I got a picture. I should have sent it to I'll text it to Merrick when we come back from break. We'll have a picture of Katie Carroll.
Did she enjoy it?
She liked it. Yeah, I was worried because I was hyping it up so big.
Yeah.
But you know In-N-Out
Oh,
burger.
gosh, yes.
Like, if you're in a town that has an In-N-Out
go.
burger, what are you doing?
You go.
You go to In-N-Out burger.
Honey, what are you doing? I'm going in here to get this
I'm
burger.
going to get a double-double.
Yep.
And monster fry, or animal fries.
Animal fries.
Yeah.
If I had to rank burgers real quick, sorry to go off. In-N-Out, Smash, Sonic.
I think, personally,
Yes?
I think In-N-Out burger is head and shoulders above any of them.
You've stopped at a Smash Burger. I know you've had a Smash Burger.
I don't know if I have. I've had Lotta-Burger and I've had Whataburger.
Yeah,
because those are all over the Southwest.
Yeah.
Phoenix had them all.
You haven't had a Smash.
I don't know if I've
You
had
need to make your way
Smash.
down to Silverthorne when the family's doing some
Smash
shopping
Burger.
at Target.
Okay.
Go on under the I-70, head up to the right, get up there, Smash
All
Burger.
right, I will.
And
like
then
a
we'll
good
talk
burger.
about your ranking.
But then, I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about Backdoor Burger, who is the number one ranked burger in the state.
He is kind of
Dave
good at what he
Eliason, we
does.
love you.
And then he's going to go pizza and snacks to the west side.
Yeah.
So Elias can't be stopped.
So I was in Vegas
Okay, you
for
did
the
Vegas.
Western Arts Alliance, and not to sound
Blow your
cocky,
horn. Blowing your horn.
but I attended, like I said, some workshops and some roundtables, and the things that were being discussed. Because it was usually like, hey, here's an issue.
Yeah, how do
we work around? And I feel like everything that, like I chimed in a lot
Sure.
on behalf of the chief, and then also as a performer, we're not clowns.
Yeah.
So I feel like the chief, like
You're on point.
We have it dialed in, and then people like would come up to me afterwards, like, "Hey, I want to talk to you about your partnerships you have with lodging companies.
Yeah.
And, can I talk to you about this?" Because I was like, "Oh, well, we do. We're a historic theater that does film and dance and."
Do you explain
music.
your background to them though? How you kind of have an iconic status in this city. You got to accept it. You left. You came back, and people were like, "Oh God, he's back! Let's get him." And we got you.
No,
You're here.
I mean not really.
So you don't explain your.
No,
Okay.
I mean not so much.
Because that has helped facilitate the relationships and connections that Merrick and I were just talking about. That what you've established here for us in this city is it's second to none,
thank you.
and you've seen it obviously nationally when here and there are other issues.
And this is where I'm kind of like. I felt like some of these roundtables and panels I could have been on,
Absolutely,
talking to people about.
Here's how I did it.
Yeah, and it was a really supportive environment. People were, everyone was there because they love the arts, and everyone was there to make things better, and it was great. I met some really great people. I think I made a connection with the Warren Miller Performing Arts Center in Big Sky, Montana.
Come on.
Like that, he's like, dude, I live in a ski town too. Like, let's talk. And they named it after Warren Miller because of all the impact he had in that area.
Can you give me one common pressing issue that you heard regularly from the similar groups?
Everyone was sort of on the same page with granting that.
Oh.
And
how?
Well, let's say, Tony, you're a really great artist or a performing artist.
Let's say that. Merrick, type that in at some point.
And there's this grant available.
Okay.
And you're a really bad grant writer. But you have an amazing thing going.
Yeah.
You're penalized because you're not a good grant writer.
Okay.
Now you got a person over here who maybe doesn't have as much of a talent or a good artistic thing, but they've got a really good grant writer.
They can write.
They're going to get the money over you.
Yeah.
And so there was sort of this consensus among a lot of these panelists that you want a grant?
Yeah.
You're an artist?
Yeah.
Show me your work.
Oh.
Submit a video. Submit whatever. Like
don't necessarily have to write out the grant and the
why
questions.
do you need 12 pages of saying the same thing over and
Are you guys going to
over?
change the process of grants?
Boy, I hope. We're working on the city granting process right now.
Yeah.
And that's, I'm not knocking the city or anything, but I just feel like we're the chief. Come sit down and see a show. I'll show you my book. Obviously, you need to see numbers. Like I'll show you my budget. I'll show you my P&L. And obviously, you don't want to fund something that's oh my God, you're in the red by how much?
Yeah.
So the books and the numbers they need to be open, but as far as the narrative, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah.
And describe the troubles and trials and tribulations of your,
Who's your target audience, Scott?
Like when I sit down at the Arts and Culture Coalition interview for the city, like they've all been to the chief. They know me. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
Here's our books. They're like, you guys are doing a great job. Here's my advice: buy better wine. Which Randy Rodasius said, and we did.
Nice.
I'll pay more. So I was in Vegas for a week. Before that,
Yeah.
I went on a quick little river trip with my boy.
Okay, where did you go? I saw pictures of that.
We did Ruby Horse Thief, which is just a mellow
Nice and
3-day trip on the Colorado
Now,
on
do you do the
Colorado,
put in
Utah
and
border.
you drive down? Do you do that whole deal?
Yeah, we actually had a friend that shuttled. Gus and Sandy Hall were on the trip. Yep, and they had a friend that lived down there, and they shuttled everybody. So you drive to the put in, you get your boat, you rig them all up, and then you take all the cars to the takeout, and then someone shuttles you back, and then we did one campsite, 2 campsites, and then we were out. So it's just a quick little 3-day. And then before that, I went to Cedar Edge, Colorado.
Did you watch a little football or something?
No, it's on the other side of Grand Mesa.
Yes,
so that's
I know.
where Powderhorn Ski Resort is. Other side of the mesa is this cute little town, Cedar Edge, and they have sort of a brand new performing arts center that is in a historic building similar to the Chief. So I think I've got a gig for the Melodrama next summer in this cool little theater.
Really?
Yep. So been busy. That was
Well
August.
done.
August went by like that.
All right, you mentioned maybe an illusion. You got your red hanky out. Do you want to show the people something?
Maybe after break.
Are we going to come back? Yeah? Okay. All right, hold on to. Don't blow your nose. Hello, Steamboat. Stick around. The chief of the chief letting us know what's what. We'll be right back.
Inspect this for me.
Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here to practice another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Dr. Strange. Hello, Steamboat. We're back. My co-host correspondent, Chief of the Chief, Scott Parker. He's updated us on some of his travels, and apparently we should all take a trip to Cedar Edge.
It's a cute little town.
Harvey said they went out there, they called a little football game, right? I believe just recently. And
Cedar Edge, really?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They were lacking in technology. He said they were using strings and cans.
Probably. Yeah,
Still?
it's a small little town.
Okay.
So
But you had a good
Shannon's best friend, the
Yeah.
reason she moved to Steamboat is Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
And her and her family recently bought a 7 acres, right in town.
Yeah.
But like, you feel like you're not in town.
Out at Cedar Edge.
Yeah, out in Cedar Edge, they've got horses. He's got a 7-hole frisbee golf course.
So we just pop out and tell them Steamboat sent us?
Pool table, ping pong table, dartboard, foosball. I mean, it's like a little mini vacation. Hot tub.
Is that where you stayed?
That's where we stayed, yeah. And they got 3 kids that align perfectly with our kids' ages. They bought a holistic health center, so she runs that. She's acupuncture, Chinese medicine.
Sure.
He just got his. He's a licensed nurse practitioner, so he works like a couple towns over.
They're set.
Good people. They're coming to town for Magic Festival.
Oh, nice.
So all 5 of them will be here. Just like, I kind of want to pump that to the chamber. Like, hey, we got a family of 5 from Cedar Edge coming to Steamboat for this Magic Festival.
Yeah.
Shannon's parents are coming into town from Southern California.
Yep.
For Magic Festival. My dad from Buffalo is coming into town for Magic Festival.
Well, as you mentioned that little theme, your boy Drew McElhaney, our boy, the Drew Logic, he opened up for Claude Smith? Claude Stewart.
Yep.
And he had family that came in from all over as well.
Yeah.
And they loved it. Can you give a little recap of how that went?
It was an intimate crowd.
Okay.
Our center section was full. A little bit of that side was full. We could have had some more butts and seats, but
Yeah.
we didn't. But it didn't matter. Claude, God, he is a professional comic.
Amen.
I mean, he is dialed.
Actor, he's been in movies.
He's been in Scrubs. He's been in that '70s show.
Yeah. And he writes for
Howie
shows still
Mandel.
right now.
He writes for Howie Mandel's show. He's on a new Netflix show.
Yeah.
So he's been around. I met him, Sabrina Stewart,
Yeah.
in town. No relation, different spellings of the last name. Mm-hmm. She said, "Oh, my buddy Claude, really good actor, comedian, is going to be in town or coming through Colorado. Could we book him at the Chief?"
Yeah.
I checked him out and said, "Sure." That was 2 years ago, I think. And Kristen Cronin opened for him.
Okay.
And then this last time,
Drew
this
Logic.
weekend, Drew's good.
He is, and he got to sit with a professional because it's easy for us to say, Drew, you're funny, you're good, we know you
Yeah.
do this. A little shy, a little apprehensive. He was telling Claude some jokes as they hung out post, and he's like, yeah, but I'm not sure. And Claude goes, dude, I'm a professional comedian, and I'm telling you to do this because you know what you're doing. And I hope that sparked. He said, I'm ready to go to Denver. He's going to hit the Comedy Store. He's gonna,
And
he's
I've
gonna
got
make a
some
run
Denver
for it.
connections I could certainly hook him up with. What was nice about Drew is that he just seemed very comfortable.
Yes.
I mean, he's wearing sandals and shorts, and he's got this big, like, who is this dude? And he just seemed very comfortable. He just
Right.
was telling stories.
Yeah.
Like, Claude is, man, he is high
He's
energy.
animated. He's got a
He
lot
is
going on.
High energy. So Claude's got to, like, turn this switch.
Yes.
And Drew is just like, hey,
Here we come.
Here I am.
Yep. You
Moved
ready?
to town to be a ski bum, and I'm going to tell you stories.
Yes.
And it worked.
And
it
the
worked.
funny thing-
People really, like...
They connect.
They felt comfortable with him.
Yeah.
So I hope he keeps it up. I think we just got to keep giving him good feedback. And,
Absolutely.
You know, I'd love to hear more ski bum stories.
Yeah, you'd mentioned that, and I expressed that note
So,
to him.
yeah.
Real quick, you got a rookie starting at quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. You want to share your feelings and thoughts about that?
Man, I'd like to point out that I got 11 picks right, and you had 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. First week, I like to throw things out for people.
I made a mistake.
What'd you do?
Well, I picked the Bills. Well, I have an account, and Shannon has an account, and I picked Shannon's for her because she doesn't care.
Okay.
Shannon actually got the 11. I got 6.
Oh, my man.
I was like, no, there's going to be some upsets. And boy, there weren't. Not the ones
Not
I
the ones
picked.
beat. No.
Yeah. I picked the Browns to beat the Steelers. I don't think anybody caught that tie. You know, like that.
Yeah, no one.
Yeah.
No one picked tie.
Here's the thing.
You're about to start a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, well, it worked out for the Jets. I think they have a little better.
You're not the Jets.
I know, and that's sad.
Yeah, I know.
When saying you're not the Jets.
Even
So, all
Merrick
right,
likes that.
here's my take on this season.
All right.
The Detroit Lions go, hey, 0-16, we're the worst team ever. And Browns are like, dude, we were 0-16, we're the worst team ever. The Bills go, hold my beer. I'll show you worst team ever. Okay? They are going to be, I don't see them winning a game this year. Their offensive line is so bad.
Yeah.
They're paying out, I'm sure you probably know some of these numbers, $50 million in dead cap space.
I heard that. Let
So
me just pass that.
here's my
Yeah.
take. I believe in this coaching staff, and I believe in this general manager. They are cutting the debt. Like Marcel Darius.
Yeah.
Dude's talented.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
Gotta go.
You're gone.
Yep.
We got a draft pick for you, but we're paying some money.
Yeah.
They did it with a bunch of players that just didn't fit their system. Next year, they got $90 million in cap space available. Okay?
All right.
So they're going to tank. They're probably going to get the number 1 overall pick. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I'm not even one half into the season, Tony, and I Googled 2019 mock draft. Like, that's bad. I gave up on the Bills season less than a half into the... So the defensive tackle from Ohio State?
Oh, yeah.
Bosa? No,
Not Bose. No.
no, Bosa's with
Bosa's
the
with Chargers.
It's like that.
Yeah. Bazio or something like that, maybe. I don't
He
know.
looks like a B. He looks like the next J.J. Watt.
Okay.
So, but I'm saying, the Bills are probably going to get a stud.
All right.
And then, dude, for $90 million,
Yeah.
you can get a good left tackle. You can get a good right tackle. You can get a good...
Your line will be back in a
Yeah.
couple
Yeah.
years.
Well, I mean, they lost Wood
Yeah.
to a neck injury.
Yeah.
Rock solid center. Cognito. You went crazy.
How come you threw your tie rod?
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
That was bad. All right, hey, I
Anyway.
got this red hanky.
Okay, Magic. All
Let's
right.
do this.
You inspected that, right? All right, I got.
You said it was
sleeves.
white, but you have bloody nose.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Sleeves are up.
What I do is I take this and I put it in the palm of my hand
Put it in there.
and I wave my hand over it and it's gone. And the kids go nuts. No, it's not. It's right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So what I do is I say, all right, fine.
Oh, you mean like gone?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it actually go away.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's here. You see it.
I see it.
And I'm putting it in the palm of my hand.
Yes.
Okay, you see it. And then you see it's right here.
I see
It's
it.
right here.
Don't
There's
bother
nothing in
me.
my sleeves. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so,
Oh, I blinked. Shoot.
and it's gone. And what does a magician need? They need a magic wand. Here, get a magic wand.
Merrick, did you see him bring the wand in when he got here?
And
I don't wanna play with
you
you
can hold
anymore.
that if you want.
Dang it. I don't want to play.
This is what I normally use for my needle through balloon magic trick. I keep the needle in here. Yeah. So this is not actually magic.
Where's the hanky?
I normally pull it out of a kid's ear. Oh wait, what the heck? How the heck did it get in my pocket?
Merrick, I don't like him anymore. He's done what he's done. Chief of the Chief, it's good to have you.
I don't know.
When's that magic show starting?
All right, next week is our 4th annual Steamboat is Magic Festival. We have 5 shows in 2 nights. So Friday at 7 is sort of our headliner, John Armstrong. He was on Penn and Teller Fool Us with the tiny plunger bit. Awesome
yes.
guy. He is arguably the best close-up magician in the world. He's won the award, Close-Up Magician of the Year.
Okay.
He'll be set up right here on stage. We have a camera that'll be shooting down because he does mostly cards.
Yeah.
And then we'll broadcast it on those screens. That's Friday night. Saturday we have 4 shows. We have a 1 and a 3.
Okay.
Those are real family fun ones. A lot of times the kids just sit right here in the front.
Oh.
Then we have one at 6, which I'm really excited for. His name is David Kovac.
I saw that.
He does a show called The New Vaudevillian.
Okay.
And he got his start. He's a juggler as well, so it's going to be a real vaudeville style act.
And he's solo.
These are all solo acts.
Okay.
And then 8 o'clock on Saturday is our closing gala, and each magician does about 15 to 20 minutes each, so you get to see all 4 of them. There it is. Hold on. But
Magic Pass.
Magic Pass gets you into all of them, and then also Thursday the 20th, in our gallery is a meet and greet. And they'll do some close-up, really cool stuff, like right here.
Yeah, like what you just did.
Yeah, but so much better. So much better.
If people want tickets, where do you want them to go? Online?
ChiefTheater.com or all that. The Magic Pass is $75 for grown-ups and $50 for kids, and that gets you into every show.
All right.
And we got some great sponsors. Creekside, they're a yearly sponsor of it. Walter McGill and 4 Points Surveying and Engineering, he sponsors it every year.
Okay.
Alpine Bank. It's a great time. Magic is one of those art forms that sort of transcends time and space, and you can have a 4-year-old grandson with a 90-year-old grandfather, and they love it.
Yeah.
And
that's going to happen.
Oh, and we're not clowns. We are opening. We're doing 5 minutes of magic before every single one of those acts.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're not.
We're doing Final Countdown. Sharon and I are doing Mental Telepathetic.
That. Come see Mental Telepathetic.
Yep.
When are you doing it?
I think we're doing it either 6 or 8 on Saturday. Yep.
At least you want to see that. Final Countdown is good too.
Final Countdown, yeah. I think that might be. I'm not sure.
What's this?
Jennifer Rawlings. So that's the weekend after Magic. That's the 28th and 29th.
Yeah.
2 nights of this amazing woman who's done over 300 shows in war zones.
Oh, come on.
So she does this one-woman show. She's sort of a comedian storyteller.
Yeah.
Mother of 5. We're teaming up with advocates, and she basically is going to tell stories. It's called I Only Smoke in War Zones. Yep.
Gotcha.
And then the next night is a documentary that her and her husband made called Forgotten Voices, Women in Bosnia.
Oh, wow.
I don't have that poster with me, but you can do both nights for $30, or it's $20 for her and $15 for the movie.
Awesome.
So you save $5.
And real quick, I noticed all that is right here.
We have a new tenant. All that.
They
slid into the Chief Building.
How convenient
811
is that?
Lincoln. It's pretty awesome. I love Kim and Kim.
Amazing people. Chief, thank you for coming home. Make sure you keep traveling and doing good things for us.
Well, thank you.
And hello, Steamboat. Have a great day, Chief. Greatness. And we will see you tomorrow. Keep it Steamboat.